Welcome back, viewers. This is John from Big Chief Leatherworks. I just wanted to make a video about frugality or minding your pennies, because there's so much in leather. We could go out and buy every new tool and every stamp. We could spend thousands and thousands of dollars on the equipment needed just to make things, and it doesn't have to be that way. Whether you're just getting started in leather or you're a seasoned professional, there are things you can do to reduce your costs that make sense, that are right at your fingertips. No big thought process going on. First of all, if you need a cutter, this Craftsman all aluminum bodied cutter is very inexpensive. I think I paid $9 for it, and so maybe $11 with tax. But still, if you don't have anything or you're using a pocket knife, this definitely will come in handy, and you can replace the blades. It comes with 4 blades internally, one on the one already installed, and then 3 more blades in the reserve back here. So, but you do have to open up this cutter to change out the blades. So, but once again, we're talking about an inexpensive item that is well made and going to last a long time. Unless you beat on this with a hammer against concrete, you are not going to destroy this utility knife making leather stuff. So that's good. This is a dollar store buy. Because I'm sewing on the machine more now, I'm always looking for a pair of scissors, and just little scissors to trim the threads from pieces that I'm sewing, or just little scissors in general to cut something very minor. Once again, dollar store, so $1. You can't beat that. I don't know if these can be sharpened, but again, for $1, they'll probably last forever because I'm just trimming threads with them, and I already tried them out. They're sharp enough to trim threads, and they do a great job. So no need to go out and buy, I saw at Hobby Lobby some $25 thread cutters. I'm like, really? But no need to do that. Go to the dollar store, pick yourself up a pair of scissors for $1. Scrap leather. I save all my scrap leather. I try not to throw away leather until it's absolutely necessary. It's absolutely useless. There's nothing I can do with it. With these pieces of scrap, what I can do is I can use the laser engraver and see how small a print I can get on something. So these are already going to be wasted. I can test the engraver before I do a piece and waste some real leather, so I have a practice piece in these. Or some straps. Maybe I need an accent or something, and I have this leather here to do that with, which is just cutoffs from a bigger pattern. I'm all about saving the money. These, again, dollar store, little clothespins that can hold together some material. These have a very light touch, so they will not imprint the leather. $1. And here again we have some clamps. 6 clamps, $2, and these are really tight spring clamps. These are great. I have about 50 of these now. I bought them little by little. First, I think I bought 2 cards, so I bought 12, and then I bought another 12, and before you know it, I have 50 of these things, so I can glue and set several pieces at a time using these clamps. And because they're so versatile, they can open up pretty good. Yeah, they can be strong. I mean, some of these are really strong, and they can open up very wide. Normally, I don't think I've clamped anything bigger than that. That's about the size of my Hawk covers with 3 plies of leather. If you haven't checked out my Hawk covers, I'm going to put them back up on eBay, Etsy, Texas Gun Trader, Gun Broker. You can find me on Gun Broker and Texas Gun Trader, Big Chief Leatherworks. So I do sell stuff there because some of the online retailers don't allow gun stuff. I understand it's their business, so I'll take my business elsewhere and go sell on channels that are gun friendly, specifically Texas Gun Trader and Gun Broker, where you can pick up locally. Everybody loves popsicles. Stir sticks, sticks to hold things while you're gluing them. Eat a bunch of popsicles. You know you're having them for dessert anyway. Wash off the sticks, get all the stickiness off, and boom, you have a point of pressure, so you don't get your fingers all dyed, that you can use to hold leather while you dye it, or while you glue it, or for many other things. If you need a stiffener, you can use a popsicle stick as a stiffener. Cut it down. It's easy to do. I forgot to put this out. For marking leather, I simply use an inexpensive Bic pen. You can get these in packs of 10 for about $5. So again, no, or this isn't a Bic. I don't know who it is. But again, some nondescript black ink pen. You can get a package of these on the cheap, and they will last you forever. You'll be marking leather till the end of time with one pack of pens. So, and won't be more than $5. This is just some leather that comes from Hobby Lobby. It's some what they call remnants, and they usually sell it by weight. So at Hobby Lobby, I think they have a 3-pound bag and a 5-pound bag. I may be mistaken on that. But if you look at Hobby Lobby, they have remnants, and these remnants are great if you need to mock something up. You don't want to use your expensive veg tan leather. Or you need to check some measurements on something. You can use this, what it is from Vehicle Upholstery. You can use this leather, and actually you can make some things that look pretty good out of this type of leather. And but mostly I use this for mocking stuff up, for checking it out to see if I can make something that I want out of this leather, to make it useful. So before I go and tear up a half a side of veg tan at $100. So if you're looking to hand out business cards, you can hire a print shop. Yeah, you could hire a print shop and have them make those cards for you, and they'll be really nice. And I'm sure print shops do a great job. But again, if you're like me and you're looking to save some money, then you can get these Avery business cards, and I'm sure there's other brands. I use Avery. Practically everybody on the planet has an inkjet printer or access to an inkjet printer. So I think this comes, you can make 100 cards. So if you hand out cards to each customer, there's 100 customers that have cards. Or if you leave them in places that allow you to leave business cards, that allows you to make a connection with customers who may not even know about you. And so it's always good to have some business cards on you, or business cards when you're making something. If somebody sees leather, because we often wear our own creations or our own belts or whatever we make, then you can, hand them a business card, and now they have a point of contact. They'll think back and say, oh yeah, that was that guy who was wearing that really nice leather belt, or a really nice leather phone holder was made out of real leather, and let me give him a call so he can make me something. But yeah, that's what I got for this week. Listen, no need to break the bank when you're just getting started, or even if you're a seasoned professional. These types of things can save you literally hundreds of dollars throughout the year, just by thinking smart and using what's available for not an expensive price. You'll feel better. You won't have to work in so much overhead into the price of your products, and you'll be happy. All right, this is John with Big Chief Leatherworks. I'm getting back to it. Y'all have a blessed weekend.